I'm the mother of 5 children, and Megan's law, Megan Kango, was from New Jersey. We were one of the first states in the nation to pass a law that said to try to protect children against child predators, to register sex offenders. And yet, despite that, the state of New Jersey were unable to get this bill passed, which would increase the sentencing for sex offenders to 25 years.
Many states across the nation reacted the same way we did. They wanted to make sure we could protect our children. Unfortunately, while nearly every other state, save 7 or 8, has indeed passed this bill, we have not. This bill would do a number of things. As the Assemblywoman said, it increases the penalty to 25 years to life, 25 years minimum to life. We have a new part of it, so that if you, it's the aggravated sexual assault is still there, but then there's a new first-degree sexual assault that we are putting in. And then the final piece that I think is extremely important, and I hope that Mr. Lunsford will speak to this as well, if you conceal someone who is a predator, you get 3 years in prison.
My name is Mark Lunsford. I'm from Homosassa, Florida. When my daughter was abducted, raped, and murdered by being buried alive. She was placed into a trash bag and buried alive. His housemates were present at the time. They helped Huey get a bus ticket and helped him run to Augusta, Georgia. But none of the housemates were ever prosecuted for any crime, because Florida didn't have anything that said that they could prosecute them for harboring a sex offender. What Huey did was he was registered at one address and lived at another with his relatives. So that's why it's important that we punish those who harbor sex offenders. It's important that we use mandatory sentences. It's important that we give them 25 years to life. We're talking about children that are of the age of 13 and under.
Individuals who commit sex crimes against children are 4 times more often going to reoffend than other criminals. 4 times more often they will reoffend. And 40% of those offenders are going to do a similar crime within 1 year of getting out. So the concept of, as she is saying, to keep these offenders in prison as long as possible is what we need to do. So 25 years to life is a very reasonable thing for the rest of the world to expect us to do.
I guess all I'm trying to do is really to reach out to the parents more than anybody, because it is you, when you call your legislator and you tell them what you want, then you're showing support and it's more likely to happen. It's been 6 years. I mean, not only should we honor the children of the state, but we should also honor the Assembly. I mean, this was his goal. And now let's finish what he started.